can't believe I'm actually making this video. I've been searching for this car for a few years, and I kind of find it funny now that YouTubers like AdamLZ and TJ Hunt have both made videos like this finding their first cars, which were also BMWs. It was also kind of random that I looked for my car tonight, because I was trying to make a video on the 350Z, and I was trying to find one of the first pictures that I took with the car when I first got it, and upon that I came across this here. So, I decided, hey, must be a sign. I found my old VIN for my car. At least I know it's the right VIN this time. I don't even know if the VIN I was looking up before was the correct one. So as soon as I got on the internet and put in the VIN, I was pretty surprised to see some new pictures that I'd never seen before. Now I'm going to show you guys what I found.
This life is a dream and I like it, shit I like it a lot, I'm bringing the pain.
$500? Are you kidding me? And I got to the link, and here's what we saw. There was an auction for this vehicle November 11th, 2022. You gotta be This GTA cheat coded. This is with Play-Doh. That means I could have got this car for $500, because it doesn't look like the bid went any higher than this, if there even was a bid. With all that being said, let's go through the pictures of this car that we have today. So, the driver's side's actually in not too bad of condition. Obviously the tint that I got on this thing, that is just out the door. Bubble City on the back, peeling on the window here. It looks like they got rid of the tint on the front two windows, which is kind of surprising to me. What kind of gave away to me that this was my car was the plasti dip on the 325 on the back and the black emblems. Black grille also, we'll see that when we get to the front. I can't believe that this is still on the car 8 or 9 years later. I've plasti dipped wheels, I've plasti dipped emblems on other cars, I've done panels, door handles, you name it. It does not last. Why is this still on this car 9 years later? And on top of that, I had no idea what I was doing when I did this, so it blows my mind. This door right here, I can't really tell what's going on. Obviously the car was in some sort of accident. Going to the next image here to kind of get a better look. It looks like the side marker on the passenger side's actually missing. Who knows what kind of other damage underlies from this, but it's like, I would still love to have this car back, and I really hope they do get back to me in some way or form and let me know what is going on with this thing. Bumper's pretty beat up. Wow, I remember this scratch right here too. This is like iconic. I used to try to touch it up with like a black marker or like whatever those AutoZone pens you would get are. I would touch it up with that every year when I would wax this thing. Emblems all yellowing out. It's kind of crazy to see this thing in this condition, and I can't believe these emblems are still on this car. These are just stickers. Like, all these black emblems are stickers. I just don't understand how this all held up so well over all these years. I don't know what this person was doing with this thing. They were just demolition derby, maybe? I honestly do not know. Alright, we've seen the outside of the car. Let's get to the inside. Not too shabby. Interior doesn't look too bad. I'm surprised this isn't all moldy, because like, I accidentally left the sunroof open one time when it rained, and here's that image. Take a look at the dash. There's actually not that many lights, and holy shit. I sold this car with 107,000 miles. It only has 148,000 on it now. They only put 40,000 miles on this car in the span of 7 years. I got my 350Z with 32,000 miles, and that car has just over 100 now. Airbag light, seatbelt light, probably goes with the airbag light. Maybe this is all some sort of electrical error. This car had miles per gallon here instead of the engine temperature. No wonder this thing overheated and left me stranded on the side of the highway. But wow, that really blows my mind. This car's barely been driven since I sold it. All that Florida sun, man, really took a beating on this interior. I got this car from Florida, and all this stuff was peeled up essentially right when I got the car. Like, oops. This back console was all peeled up. The seats weren't dirty like this. These nets weren't stretched out. Got the cracks in the seat. That was all there when I got this car. I can't believe, too, you go to this image here. They have both freaking keys for this thing. My 325i that I have now didn't even come with both keys. Seems like in the engine bay the cabin air filters are missing up here, and as well as that the cover for the engine is too, but like that's no big deal. I'm really surprised after all these years how much this car has held up, and it's really not in that bad a condition. Just like going through these pictures briefly, like obviously I can't tell the mechanical issues that this car might have, but cosmetically, yeah, it's got some dents on the passenger side and the front bumper needs a repaint. But overall, this thing's really not that bad, and I would love to get my hands back on it. So I started to do some more digging, because obviously this car is still in America, so there's gotta be a way to find it. So the next thing I did was hop up onto Google and search up Newburgh, New York car auction lots, and went through everything here until I came across this website right here with this specific ad. Went through all the pictures that were here, and I noticed the same building right here in the background as my ad. So now I know the exact lot and location where this car was, which gives me extra leads on where I can go to try to find this car, because I don't believe there was a final bid on the auction. So unfortunately right now it's just past midnight and it's also the weekend, so I'm not sure if these people are going to be open, but I'm going to try to reach out to them as soon as I can and see if they have any information on this car, and hope that they didn't crush it yet, because I would love to get this thing back in my driveway, especially if I could pick it up for as low as $500. Now I unfortunately have to assume that this car is gone or crushed, because the only thing that's left is this ad from this Ukrainian website. I went through the Copart website, searched up the VIN, I can't find anything on the car, so I am going to have to call them. It's really crazy how many memories are coming back to me just looking at pictures of this car, thinking of all the places I drove it, all the stupid things I've done in it. I've definitely put this thing in a ditch, up a curb. Sorry, Mom. I guarantee these cup holders are like Gorilla Glued shut. These probably do not open at all anymore, because when I got rid of this car, they were already a problem. I mean, there's the VIN right there. That was all the confirmation I needed. It's really crazy to me how this car ended up all the way in New York in an auction lot, and it kind of breaks my heart also, because I would love to own this thing again, and I'm really hoping that I can get in contact with the lot that has this car and hope it's not crushed, and find out what they've done with it or where it's at right now. And I really hope that I can have a part 2 with this, where I do have some updates and information and hopefully do get the car back and make a series out of this. That would be great. Thank you to everybody who stuck around to the end. It was definitely a little weird sitting down and doing a video like this at the computer, but if you like content like this, let me know down below, and I'd be more than happy to make more videos like this. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos every single Tuesday. Make sure you check out my shorts tab as well. I got plenty of content over there. I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, so they get out my way. Yeah, fast in my lane. Yeah, I'm doing my thing.